Good morning, y'all. First, two things. We're looking to add more players. If you're 10 or 11 years old, feel free to DM me. We practice in Pasadena. We play 3 weekends a month. We practice 3 to 4 times a week. And feel free to DM me if you're interested. And two, I am thoroughly enjoying just talking to Lincoln. Oh, man. It's so much fun, dog. And for those of you who ask why I do this, obviously for the obvious reasons, to prepare him for media, timestamp everything, to know where we're at. As important, if you know me, I understand tax codes, I understand the laws. If you tell me the law, I will abide by it. And in order for Lincoln to get to where he's going, and in order for your child to get to where you're going to spend 6 figures. So if you're going to spend 6 figures, turn it into a business. And so now you understand the whole picture. So you understand, I don't care about the views as much, obviously, and I want to promote father-son relationships. The views aren't as important as the tax write-offs I'm gonna get. So anyways, hopefully that helps everybody moving forward. What I want to get here and talk about is I saw all the names from the Mission League. There's 2 leagues that I know very well, the Pacific League and the Mission League, right? And I know LA City basketball really well, right? I'm a newly founded implant to CIF basketball, right? And I've watched them over the last 4 years, and I've seen them play, and I've seen the colleges that they choose, and now they're transferring. A lot of the Mission League kids, young men, are transferring, and it makes me wonder the development versus team greatness. Gilbert Arenas talked about this a lot. Now it's really because now you got data, you got empirical data, and I text 4 parents from the Mission League last night. Literally text them. I said from 4 different schools too, 4 different schools, 4 different parents. I says, can you tell me a Mission League basketball player that's done well and now is Power 4 in the Power 4? The name that came back was Robert Hinton. Robert Hinton is at Harvard, and I think he's gonna end up playing himself into a draft prospect, you know. The reality is, it's gonna make sense when you got to transfer out of high school. My voice isn't just like in boxing. Fred, you a hater. Fred, you this. Now they're like, Fred, you're the oracle. I told them what was gonna happen before it happened. Listen, there's 2 things not 2, there's a variable of things. But you need more possessions in basketball, and you need to play man-to-man defense. And you got to have an off-season structure where your child is going to get better. And it may entail through the school and the team, or it may entail you spending thousands of dollars on training. But the reality is, I'm imploring every parent, protect your child. There are great coaches, and I think one may argue every coach in the Mission League is above average. You know, people argue, so I'm just going to use the term above average. I'm telling you, the development of your child and your college choice is essential. I know we get caught up in the names. Like I tell Lincoln, if I had to choose a college for you today, it would be Long Beach State. The reason being is because I understand the portal. I understand we're not doing it for the short-term goal in terms of money. I'm doing it for numbers. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 17 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 to 3 steals, and less than 3 turnovers a game. If you can do that for 4 years, you're going to play yourself into some money in Europe, America, China. Hungary, Germany, Hamburg. Had to get the foods in there, you know. I'm just imploring parents, man, don't fall for the okey doke. Okay, put your child in position to be successful. Coach Moore did it at Muir with his kids. I see Gilbert Arenas doing it with his kids. His daughter is gonna be a McDonald's. She's already, I can see it. She's already a McDonald's All-American. Elijah Arenas reclassified and is a McDonald's All-American, you know. So the proof is in the pudding, y'all. You know what I mean? You look, it's no one school in the mission, but I'm looking like, are y'all successful at the Division I level? You know? And I'm imploring parents moving forward. I believe my way is the best way. I believe in me. I don't even want to use Gilbert Arenas and I in the same sentence because he has the data, he has the information, played in the NBA, has the resources. However, we have similar thinking paths. And I'm just here to tell you, protect your child. You know, I've done it on the training side. It wasn't Instagram and YouTube and when I had every NBA player in the gym in the summertime. I had NBA players paying me $250 an hour, and I would cuss their ass out and kick them out of workouts. You understand what I'm saying? And what I've learned is, one, it's a business, right? And two, the longer you can protect your child and prepare them, the more successful they're going to be. And don't fall in love with the school, y'all. I'm just imploring y'all. Don't fall in love with the school. Don't fall in love with the league, because you're going to blow 2 or 3 years. Because I believe at these high-level schools, they got to program you. They got to program you to do certain things and be a certain player so that coach and that school can have success. Because at the end of the day, it's about the AD and the head coach. I'm going to repeat that again. At the end of the day, at every school, forget the mission league, at every school for the most part, it's at the AD and the head coach. Simple. And and you know what's coming to fruition? Y'all think I'm crazy, but these fathers that are coaches, I'm going to repeat this again. These fathers that are coaches are doing more. I see it, and I'm only on the internet. I'm just got my feet back in basketball. But how I see it, the fathers that are coaches, that actually have their kids, are doing a hell of a job for these kids, man. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And I'll leave it there. Y'all go ahead and have a great day. Protect your child. Protect your child's future. And train. Prepare, gather information. And don't compete against facts. I'm going to repeat again. Don't compete against the facts. I'm gone. Peace.